Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. Um, what's up, ladies, boys, girls, man, men, lady, boy, everybody. So this is another makeup video, and as you can see, I've done nothing because today or this evening or whatever time this is, we're gonna do how I used to do my makeup like maybe 2 years ago and how I do my makeup now. So the left side of my face is gonna be how I used to do it then, and then the right side is gonna be how I do it now.
There was a time when I was alone.
I hear some fan blowing in the background. Listen, I can't turn off the fan because it's hot. It's super hot. It is now summer and I'm living in a country which is like 20 degrees away from the equator, so it's hot. All right, but we're gonna get into the video and yeah, let's do this. All right, so remember we said, guys, that left is gonna be how I used to, right is gonna be how I do it. Right side, I'm going to apply primer right now because that's what I do currently. So for the right side, I'm gonna apply primer right now. But for the left side, what I'm gonna do, because what I used to do before is do my brows and then put on primer. But now I put on primer first and then do my brows. So yeah, and then one of the things that I used to do back then is that I would really take like a real black pencil and I would draw on my brow. So we're gonna do that on the left side. Oh, also before I didn't do this to my eyes, so I never used to leave enough place for shadow, so I'm gonna try and recreate how I used to do my brow then. So this is how I normally do my brow, and back then I thought I was the shiznit. I thought I was doing the world, the wonders. Now on the side, the right side, now what I use is I use a brow pomade and it's from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm gonna go in with that. And what I do now is to give my eyes some more room to play with the shadow. I bring the tail of my brow up and out. Like so. I'm sure you can see the clear. This is gonna be a funny video. A clear video. Now we're gonna clean up our brows. On the left side, what I normally do is take the wand from my concealer and I just go right in. But on the right side, I'm gonna take an angled brush and I'm gonna go in and clean up this brow. Oh, on the left side, I don't think this was like 2 years ago. I think this was probably, what, we're in 2020 now. I think probably this was how I did my face from like, do you see the difference? Major difference. Now I'm gonna go in with primer on the left side because this is what I would normally do. And I would basically put loads of primer. Now, what I normally do before is I used to take the same concealer and I would go in for the 5 o'clock shadow. I don't know what I was thinking then. And I don't know why I thought that worked. And then I'm gonna use an orange corrector on the right side of my face, because that's what I do now. And like then I know I would use a beauty blender to blend. I'm gonna do the same thing on the left. I don't know why I think this was a good idea. But hey, that's what I used to do. Now, for the left side, I would normally go in with foundation. And again, I use a beauty blender. So I'm just gonna do that. My hair behind me. I would even blend this over my eye because that's the only base I used to use for my eyeshadow, and we'll come through and we'll just do this. Now, on the right side of my eye, I go in with concealer before I go in with foundation. And because my nose is my nose and there's no right and left side of my nose, I'm just gonna go ahead and do my nose. And what I do now is that I use a brush to blend this out. My arm hurts and I don't even know why. Oh my god. You know how people do their makeup tends to change? Because you will then start learning new tricks and new styles, and you go ahead and you do that over the years. So there's no set way to do it. Then what I would do on the right side is that I would go in with liquid contour. And I don't use a really dark contour shade, and then I would blend that out. Whew. No one needs a brush. What am I doing? I would just stick all that in. So it's a little messy, but do you see the difference with the right and the left? Don't worry, I know my face looks a little oily right now, but I'm about to change that. It's that stupid brush. I need to clean it, really. Clean it. Now on the left side, this is where I would go in with my concealer. And I would bring my concealer all the way back there. Trust me. Blender to blend this out. Now, I never used to use liquid contour on this face, so I'm gonna go in for some powder contour. on the right side, this is when I would go in with foundation. I'm gonna cover the areas in which I didn't put any foundation. Sorry, you probably didn't hear that. I'm gonna cover the areas in which I didn't put any foundation and just blend the contour. See that? And then, like I said, my nose is my nose, so I'm just gonna do it how I used to do the old way. Now on the left side, I used to just go in and I used to bake the hell out of my face. This is literally what I would do before, and since my nose is my nose, I'm just gonna go in. I wanted to do my eyebrows the same way because I'm going out in a bit and you cannot go out looking like this. I use 3 setting powders. So I would go in with the Beignet Luxury Powder, which is in the shade Topaz. And I would go in with that at first. And I'll just press that in my skin. I would go in with my translucent powder from Kiss by New York. Dust everywhere, dust everywhere. And then I'd go in with a brush and I would just set my entire face. Like so. Next, I'm gonna use that same brush, or normally I'd use a smaller brush, but I'm gonna use the same brush. And I would go in with the Sasha banana powder and I'll go right in the crease like this. Right, like right in the corner of my under eye, and I'll just press it in. And let's do our eyes. Alright, so we're gonna do the eye on the left first. Remember, we already put our foundation there as our base. But so what we're gonna do for the eye on the right is that we normally use our concealer for the base. My makeup skills, they have grown so much over the years since I've started in 2015, and I just want them to grow even further. So let's get into the eyes. Okay, so we're gonna use the same shadows. So normally on this side, I would go in, nothing really changes, I think. I would go in with a transition shade like so. I would just, I guess things change because I would just lather it on, if you can see that, yeah. The right eye, and what I do is I normally set this eye so that it doesn't crease. Well, not this eye, like it's all I do with my eye right now. And then I would go in with that transition shade. And now what I do is I'll start on the outside and I'll work my way around so that I have room. Oh my God, no! So I would just blend this out like so. Why do I keep putting this mirror up here, you know? Then this side, I would just go ham in with the darker shade, like so. And I would drag that up under my brow. I would start from the corner, just tapping the brush, then circular motion, blending this out. Just gently blending this out. Why do I keep doing that? Can you tell the difference already? Now, I'm just gonna darken that up. But I would just go like this. I would use the same brush. This was a mess. I don't know why I thought this was cute. Now on the right side, I would just go in the crease area and I would drop that out. And I'll pull that down on the bottom lid and just blend that out. Can you see the difference? Because I can see the difference. Then that shade and just bring it right on the corner. Then I will take a flat brush and oh no, this is what I do. I'd go in a gold and I would pat that gold on like so. Didn't even think about blending anything out. Just pat it on like so. On this side, however, I would take like that burgundy shade and I would pat it on in the center of the eye. And slowly working it down. Then I would take this onto this brush with my transition shade again, and I'll just go over the edges to ensure, go over the edges to ensure that that is blended out. Like so. What I'm gonna do now is, before I would just go like this, but now I apply a liner on the right side. Now, what I would do on the left side is that I would take a kabuki brush and I would just sweep this off. Dust this off. The left side, I would do, where's my go-to highlighter? Hold on, I gotta find that first. Oh, I think I threw that away, so something else is gonna have to do. I would do highlighter just like this. I'm not kidding. So I would do highlighter and then I would go in with blush on top. And I would pull my blush back like that. On this side, I would go in with blush first and I would work that up to narrow my face. To work that up like this. Just before I go ahead with highlighter, I missed a step on this eye. Before, I would just leave my eye like that, thinking like, oh, that's so cute. But now I do under eyes. So I would go in with the darker shade. Deep burgundy and just blend that out. Just blend that in. Ooh, my eyes are so watery. My eyes are on water. Now I'm gonna go in with highlighter. And remember, normally I would pop up. You know what? I'm gonna throw some lashes on when I'm done. So hold on. Dab on it now. go to the side and go down. And I'll do that. And then I go down on my chin. And keep it low. From my contour, my BH Cosmetics contour palette. Not gonna show you that because it's very old. I am gonna take a setting powder, which is, I don't remember what it's called, but it's pink, and then I'm coming in the center like this, and I'm just, I don't know what it's called, but I call it icing to make it pop a little. Press that in. And I'm gonna highlight my nose because I would normally do that. Sorry, I keep doing that with the... Now, remember, there are no rules and you can do your makeup how you wanna. All right, I'm gonna do lips right now. Not kidding you right now. This is literally what I do. I would go in with like this big bright pink lip and I would just put it on. On the right side, if I'm gonna do that, I go in with a darker shade as a liner. That's if I'm using this pink shade. And then I would go in with the pink. And then on the right side, I will do some gloss. I haven't gotten my microphone yet, and I'm using the one from my phone, so I hope he can hear me. And then I'm gonna go in with setting spray. There you have it, guys, how I normally do how I used to do my makeup before and how I do my makeup now. Feel free to comment down below and let me know if you've seen any difference. This is the how I used to do before. And this is the how I do it now. So let me know if you see any difference and which side is your favorite side. And remember to like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you in the next video. But before we go, if you've not yet gone and check out any of my videos, please do so. Go and do it. Love ya. Bye-bye.